What's good, crypto family? Hope you guys are having a great. Hold up. Mic check, mic check. I'm in here again. What's good, everybody? Listen, man, I ain't tap in last night. Got caught up, but this is how it's going to be when you at least expect us to shoot up. This is what the fudders are gonna be saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yes, sir. Boy, it's gonna be one hell of a ride, man. A lot of people are gonna be shooken out and wishing, like, man, what the hell happened? But you know what? Let's hop into the video and let's get things cracking.
5%, 10 on every car that I own. Put the strike in track mode while I listen to Bone. Black on black 45, need another in chrome. If I don't hit you, then my bitch will want you walking my home. First flight to Jamaica, next one to Bahamas. I'm gonna win no matter what. God made me a promise. Just bought so much Dogelon that I just added 2 commas. I tell my son believe in himself and respect his mama.
So, guys, as you see, 80% of US treasuries and crypto are tokenized on Ethereum. RWA lives on Ethereum. Believe in something, as you guys see right here, baby. $6.74 billion in value, 4.13% in average yield to maturity. Total assets, 48. Now, as you see here, Raul Paul says, weirdly, the higher interest rates stay, the more they have to inject via liquidity to finance the debt, the higher assets go. The everything code. Now, I know you guys seen in that title, Pepe to a penny. We'll get to that. Stay tuned, because damn it, we have a lot of people outside that are saying that Pepe is going to reach a penny. Pepe is going to reach 75 cents. Hold on to that thought. We'll get to that. But do you know who has the most liquidity in our sector? Dogelon Mars. Dogelon Mars has the most liquidity. We have more liquidity than anything else. Now, don't get me twisted. We have a lot of tokens as well. But think about it. If you don't have the volume, if you do not have the liquidity, how are you going to pay out your the retail investors? Think about that. How are you going to pay out your retail investors? Now, as you see here, Chris McCrypto posted this. He says, we still haven't seen the move for Pepe yet, but the pressure is building. At some point in August, I'm expecting a sharp breakout to the upside as this factual. This feels like it's shaping up to be a setup for Pepe and possibly for the broader market too. All right. Market-wide, I'm anticipating an explosive August, which in 2020, understand, because I was posting a lot of video, like pictures or whatnot, screenshots. That's why I'm telling you, hey, I'll be screenshotting a lot of, FUDs, any type of tweets. Yeah, I screenshot it and I hold that data. Okay, so in 2020 in August, we did have a breakout. Again, Bitcoin was sitting around before the breakout, we were sitting around $9,000 a Bitcoin. Okay, and I'll show everything to you in a little bit. But we broken out again. Now people are saying that we will have we'll have a bull run to the end of 2026, but we're going to leave that there. All right. Followed by the classic September correction that makes most of crypto Twitter panic, thinking they should have sold. Then comes the final fifth wave in quarter four, pushing sentiment into full-blown euphoria. He says, I could see Pepe hitting $50 billion on the fifth wave. Following the fractal, I think we go even higher into a B wave, top in early 2026, drawing in the masses with dreams of $100 billion plus. I'm going to break this down. Again, people say Pepe could reach a penny. Pepe could reach 75 cents. You know, I'm a strong believer, Dogelon Mars. I don't care about anything else that's outside of this realm. You already know I hold XRP. But let's be realistically here. We hold tons of Dogelon. You hold more Dogelon than you hold XRP. Yeah, the value doesn't match of what you hold in XRP as in what you hold in Dogelon. But the gains is what you're really looking at. Now, don't get me twisted. Yes, you know, some people saying $500 XRP, $1,000 XRP. I'm not pushing that to the side. I'm not saying that we can't even reach 100,000 XRP. But where I'm coming from with Dogelon Mars, you don't have to believe it. But I am still standing on my pivot about a penny. I'm still standing on my pivot about 10 cents. And I'm still standing on my pivot of $10, right? But here you go. $100 billion plus market cap, only for market makers to rug it at $69 billion, which honestly feels like the perfect and inevitable and comically fitting top for Pepe this cycle. This same pattern could repeat across a few altcoins, trapping late retail who doubled down at the wrong time in hopes of squeezing more gains, only to get brutally burned. Now, as you see here with Pepe, Pepe has 471,000 holders. But then again, the max supply of Pepe is 420 trillion tokens. Come on. Please make it make sense. We hold Dogelon Mars, which has 225,000 holders with only 549 trillion tokens. The longer the base, remember, the longer the base, the higher we shoot up into space. Always remember that. Let's bring that back again. The longer the base, the higher we shoot up in space. Now, market cap, as you see, we touch around $1.04 billion back in October 2021. This was back in October 2021. We shot the hell up. But if you're looking at this, again, look at the base. The base is very long. Don't get me twisted, man. You know what I'm trying to say. You guys know what I'm trying to say. But the base, look at the base now, the higher we will go in space. So they're saying that Pepe can reach up to max $100 billion market cap. I see some analysts are saying that Dogelon could reach at least $10 to $14 billion market cap. That's about it. That's about it. Now, we're not hearing anything about Pepe doing any burns. We haven't heard anything else. We just heard that Pepe will be the front runner like Shiba Inu, and it's going to reach $100 billion market cap. Well, if you look at, we've been out since 2021. We have our metaverse, of course. Shiba Inu has their metaverse. Why aren't you taking advantage of these prices? Again, why aren't you taking advantage of these prices? Because like what I say, the bigger the base, the higher we shoot in space. Again, we have 549 trillion tokens. Yes, we will be dealing with a great burn. We do not know yet. Understand this. We are certified through the CFTC, and which stated that with the legislations, digital assets that are trading derivatives and futures are in the green light. It's a go. We secured that last year. And we definitely secured the bag February this year. Now, to bring it back to Pepe, you see, it's sitting at number 28. We're still in the top 500 list, but they hold 420 trillion tokens. So you're saying Pepe will be able to shoot up to a penny or even 75 cents with 420 trillion tokens. I mean, let's just break that down. Let me know what you guys think. Drop it in the comments. 420 trillion tokens, but they can reach that. So you're saying that all we need to do is just burn 160 trillion tokens for us to reach a penny, for us to reach almost $1. Is that what the community is saying? Not the Dogelon Mars community, but is this what the communities that's around Dogelon Mars in the meme coin space, which we are not considered a meme, but because we have a dog as a token, we're considered as a meme coin. We are considered actually a mission token, but you know, that's too much for you guys to even take in. But as you guys see right here, 420 trillion tokens, they could reach 75 cents. They could reach a penny. What utility? The people. The people is the utility. What's the utility for Dogelon Mars? The Martians. All right, let's do it like this, right? First of all, the Martians, we are the utility of Dogelon Mars, which is the community. We are a cult. Number two, obviously the people. Number three, we have our own metaverse. Number four, we have our own game. Number five, we are still dealing with Force Institute. We are still dealing with the ISS. We are still dealing with NASA. We are still incorporated with NASA and dealing with SpaceX at the same time. We are still dealing with the Deep Space Food Challenge. Again, we have our own blockchain. We have a burning mechanism. I mean, make it make sense why we cannot reach 10 cents. Let's just make it clear. Why can't we reach 10 cents? Now, to break things down a lot more further, as what I stated, all right, about 2020. You see, a lot of people wasn't in the space in 2020, but I know Meme Lord has. But you have to pay attention and also mention this. All right. People are always looking for the 2021. People became millionaires in 2021 and also billionaires. But people became millionaires and billionaires in the year, what you call it, 2020. Now, if you look here, in 2016, Bitcoin was shooting around $638. And then in July 17th, we are in July the 31st today. July 18, 2017, it shot up to 23. And then boom, in November. So you see, we typically always had a massive run in August. So you can expect a massive run in August. Because again, if you see that whole 2016, we were way below 1,000. And then the year 2017, we shot up to a band in February. And then if we go to August, we shot up to around 4 bands. But if you get it in 2020, let's get in 2020 right quick, right? Let's break it down. 2020, August, we shot up to around like $12,000 in August. Now, they said that September is typically known for a correction. Now, if you're looking at here in 2020, in September, we're still around 11,000. We retrace some bit. And then October, we started to rise. Then things start getting very bullish in 2021. This was in what? April. We shot up to 63 grand. That's a major run. A major run. Now, again, family, we definitely cannot say we're going by the old blockchain, not the blockchain, the old 4-year cycle. I know what you guys heard by Charles Hoskins, but I'm not. This is so much. El Salvador moves forward with Bitcoin on September 6, 2021. There's too much of pro-crypto administration. There's too much global crypto adoption. I'm breaking it down to you guys today, boy. As you see, President Donald Trump pictured endorsing the White House digital asset report to usher in the golden age of crypto. Now, most other people are taking it as, okay, we just only make a couple $100 or a couple thousands of dollars. And hey, I'm going to get out of Dogelon Mars, or I'm going to take out what I make out of Dogelon and throw it in Bitcoin. And this year, people are not even going to wait for next year. They're like, man, I'm ready to get out of my position. Do what you please. Again, do what you please. If you're going to take your whole position out of Dogelon because you made a couple $1,000 to get into another asset, it doesn't make sense to me. Listen, there are other whales that are on dexes that is going all in onto a asset that is not even on exchanges, but just on Jupiter, DEX. Make it make sense. They have more belief than those who are holding assets like us, the people who FUD that says that, oh, we can't reach it. But we're on all these other exchanges. What makes you think we won't be listed on Binance and Coinbase? It gets deeper. We're going to get to all this in a little bit. SEC Chair Paul Atkins says, America must do more than keep pace with the crypto asset revolution. We must lead it I stand ready to help get the job done. And as you guys see here, what I posted yesterday, listen, it gets juicy. The wallet that had been compromised during that hack, this did not stop me from investing into digital assets. Most people would have quit, not me. I kept going. I made a video about this whole hack, and this was on the Binance US exchange. Now, again, it's a reason why they shut it down, and they had to revamp their securities and whatnot. But I lost, at the time, I believe I lost about like 5,000. And I like to take screenshots of my portfolios just to know where I was at then and where I am at now. That's the type of mind frame that I have. And as you see, man, like most of these assets, this portfolio will probably be around 10 to 12 grand right now, or even more than that. But you guys seen, I had held 7,600 Dogecoins. Shout out to he showed love. Zen Ray, can't forget your name. Zen Ray. Now again, I don't ask for support, I don't ask for anything, but he showed love and he sent me some bread. I ain't had to say it, I ain't had to disclose it, but he did. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm not going to let this overthrow me and be like, man, I'm done. I won't deal with crypto anymore. It's just a rug pull. No, this what explains to me is if cartels and all these other major people are hacking into your accounts and ready to take your asset, it shows you that you have a lot of valuable assets. Now, if you guys been in the space for a while, you guys remember Pablo. When I used to do the Dogelon Mars spaces, and we had a little controversy when I stated that Bitcoin was at 6 cents in 2017. A lot of people didn't listen. A lot of people didn't hear me. But at that time, if you were always looking at the charts and always had the phone in your hand, in 2017, you were able to buy Bitcoin at 6 cents. A lot of people say it's just a glitch. If it was a glitch, you will not be able to purchase. Take that back. You will not be able to still see this price till to this day. So when you go on your app, whatever exchange you're on, go on, look at the market, look at the chart, and you're able to go to April 14, 2017, and you will see this price. And like this guy said right here, I wish I had kept my 1,700 Bitcoin at 6 cents instead of selling them at 30 cents. Now they're $8. So as you guys see here, you guys see this here. My portfolio was at a time at $1,000. Bitcoin at 9,600. This is in 2020. Ethereum at $302. Do you guys just look at this? Do you see how far we came? And people still have doubt and fading that this will never happen. Bitcoin can't reach this. Dogelon Mars can't reach that. It's going to go a lot more higher. Shout out to Dogelon King. But this is where I wanted. I'm gonna play this. Shout out to Crypto Diamond Eyes.
Yo, buying Elon, Dogelon, Dogelon, whatever the hell you want to call it, at 6 zeros is like buying Bitcoin at $1. And people are still sleeping. It's the craziest thing to me. Yo, buying.
Heard what he said. Shout out to Elon Holder. He says, we must not forget you have had it shown in front of your face for 4 years. Now Dogelon Mars and Elon Musk. And I do remember this. When Elon Musk posted this, November 13th, 2021. All right. And then Dogelon Mars posted this. It can feel lonely drifting out in space. Sometimes you'll look out into a sea of blackness, speckled stars that feel impossibly far away. That's when you remember why you do what you do. Those stars are getting closer every minute of every day. Now, this was posted November 10th, 2021. Look at the date. Now, look at the date here, November 13th, 2021. Make it make sense, Craig. Now, shout out to B Sam for sending this to me, and shout out to everybody, especially man, come on, man, Crypto Dominance, everybody. But I have been preaching this shit for years. A lot of people wasn't catching on, but for those who understand, they know. What's understood doesn't need to be explained, but let's go ahead and read this right quick. Shout out to Ash, Real Crypto Queen. She says this: you have billionaires trying to become trillionaires, and these fools still worried about market cap. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I don't want to hear anybody talking about a fucking market cap. A market cap. Listen, look what this other chick says. Those Fs won't ever be thousandaires. Come on, man. Come on, man. Exactly. I don't know why people think market cap is some kind of prevention tool for an asset appreciating. I don't know. I don't know where they get this shit from. Where they get this shit from. And you guys seen all this. But I wanted to get to this. All right. Here is the current Senate calendar. As you can see, they are off all of August and session for 3 weeks in September. The Clarity Act will see debate during September with a possible vote by the 19th. If not, then Clarity won't see a vote until one of the weeks in October. So, you know, just keep the date, right? Of course, Chase and JP Morgan, you know, all this is in stake. All this is happening. I can't deal with, you know, whatever, right? Whatever. And then I like this. Remember, no matter the amount of evidence, you can never convince an idiot. It seems like you can't these days. You can't convince them. They're in like la la land. Oh, CryptoBrown, we've been holding this asset for about 4 fucking years. What can I do? What can I do? I need to sell this stuff. Here he goes with some other BS. Okay, again, you can't. The amount of evidence that I can show you and put up to your face, you can never convince an idiot. All right, and this is the money shot right here, right? This is the money shot. Money is going digital, meaning they can do whatever they want with numbers. They are talking about quadrillions of dollars, and it's dummies. Yes, dummies. Who's playing crackhead ass games? Same here. In my comments that think 1,000 XRP isn't possible because of the old tired market cap argument. Let me read this again. It probably went over a lot of people's heads. Money is going digital, which means they can do whatever they want to do with numbers digitally. This is why I always bring up that movie Time. And like what they're saying, Bitcoin is becoming that so valuable. It's like time. Come on, man. Hold on. Hold on, man. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold the hell up, man. Hold the hell up, man. Hold the hell up, man. Make it make sense, Craig. Make it make sense, Craig. This is the movie right here. That's the movie right there. What you see right there. Now, again, I know people are going to come up with this other stuff, but time. Digital. So but they can do whatever they want with the numbers. So if they're talking quadrillions or a decillion dollars, it's definitely possible. And shout out to B saying, he says exactly why I told friends in the past, 20 to 100 bucks can change your lives. And a lot of people were questioning me all through those years. They're like, man, like what? CryptoBrown, what do you mean? Like, how is that possible? Are you sure that Dogelon Mars could reach this? Are you sure? But look at the market cap. Look at how many tokens that they have. So effing what? So effing what? Dogelon Mars shooting up to $100. Boy, I have people in the comments going crazy. They going crazy, man. Yeah, CryptoBrown is the real crackhead. Okay. It seemed like you're the one who's smoking them real that. Let me leave it alone. But at the end of the day, if I go ahead and say that, people go crazy and be like, man, I gotta unsubscribe from dude because dude don't know what he's talking about. But at the end of the day, I'm bringing you that brick off of the damn seat, off of the boat. It's not even cut or stepped on. And I'm bringing you this exclusive pink shit. You understand what I'm saying? To your face. Put it in your ear hole. I'm telling you. People are not, the retail investors that have that strong confidence, that strong, it's the word, I can't even get to it. Who have that, it's the cult. The cult communities are the ones that are going to really flourish into these billions and trillions of dollars. We are the ones. We're not, it's no more millionaires. Let's cut that out. There's no more millionaires. We're either hitting billions. Yes, you. Those who are watching right now, type in the comments, billionaires. If it's not billions, then we're going to be touching trillions. So when there's whales that hold trillions of Dogelon Mars, trillions, they're going to be like, well, what about them? Then yeah, they're going to be quadrillionaires. They're going to be probably decillionaires. That's fine and dandy with me. That's why they have not sold after all those years. That's why they haven't sold, Craig. I'm waking you up now. These whales got more money than you. These whales got more money than me. And they were able to, in 2021, drop about a couple M's in Dogelon and said, I'm going to forget about it. Wake me up when we touch a couple $1 trillion. Wake me up when we hit a couple quadrillion dollars, because they're able to do that. So if their mindset is set and made like that, why can't mine be? Now, I'm not saying, okay, I want to touch quadrillions or be a multi-trillionaire. I'll be finding daddy with Sid sitting as a multi-billionaire. I'm talking about in the hundreds, not just 20, 30. Don't get me twisted. I would love it, but in the hundreds, billions. Now, people may say, CryptoBrown, you being too far-fetched. Now, I'm just thinking that you're thinking too low. And this is why you was not meant as a Martian. You are a human being. And human beings are only manipulated to believe what they were controlled to believe. Make it make sense, Craig. Make it make sense, Craig. Oh, man, yep. People cannot undo their own paradigm. They don't know no better. They don't know any better. Oh, man. Come on, Craig. Tell them stop playing them crackhead-ass games. It's up for us.
That shit might go over nigga head if you ain't paying attention. A lot of niggas don't even know what DeFi is.
If you wanna talk to me, pay me in crypto, DeFi shit. Fuck all the banks if you ask me alone. Come and see me. Fuck the government, I'm decentralized bitch. Won't tax me, I ain't paying that shit. Fuck what you talking about, bitch, I'm legit. Want universal basic income, not me. Who you think you playing with, bitch, not me. Fuck centralized, that's government money. Fuck your eyes, they ain't spying on me. I'm my own boss, most high got me. I'm my own boss, most high got me. I'ma shoot the 3 like CP3. Great transformation, what do you feel me? Global reset, put the switch on me. XRP, gon' set a nigga free. Trust wallet game, I don't need no safe. Rolls Royce ride when I pick up, babe. 13 M's, I'ma drop it on the house. Another 5 M's on the Lamborghini boat. 15 M's, ain't shit to me. Cryptocurrency, set a nigga free. If you feel like I feel, dog, that's real. Blockchain shit, just switched up the game. Fuck $100 bill, dog, that's lame. I don't want fiat, nigga, that's pain. In a couple days, that bitch gon' crash. All the markets too, that's y'all last. The wrong pause.